in life we miss a sign or something right in front of us because we're too busy or we're preoccupied with something. What signs have you missed, and where did you end up? Marsha Lawson.
Imagine this scenario. Two friends are mindlessly traveling down the highway on a route that's very familiar to them both, from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina to Fredericksburg, Virginia. The passenger was ecstatic that her friend agreed to go along on this trip and participate in a girls' weekend after she had done her speaking engagement. The morning started off a little slow. Lost keys, forgotten sunglasses, short breakfast stop, and forgot the cosmetics. I don't get that myself. When they got in the car, they did what most of us do when we get in the car and start on a trip. They vented. They shared life experiences. They told about work stories and what had been happening in their lives. They went on down the road. They'd been traveling a while when the passenger looked around and noticed that they were passing over a bridge that was going over this enormous body of water, and she nudged her friend and said, "Where are we? We don't go over a bridge and cross over a body of water on the way to Fredericksburg." And the driver motioned to the sign that said, "Savannah, 99 miles. She said, "Savannah? We're going south on I-95, not north." They tried to figure out why and how that had happened. And they realized at lunch they had re-entered Interstate 95, going south and not north. And when they realized it, they were 2.5 hours past where they should have turned. The driver looked at her friend and started laughing and said, "Do you realize that we've had 2 bathroom stops, 2 food breaks, we've used a full tank of gas, and we are not even back to where we started?" They realized then that it was going to be a 12-hour trip and not a 9-hour trip. How had they missed the signs? How had they missed south of the border and all of the advertisements and things related to the south of the border without recognizing where they were? I'll tell you how they missed that sign. It's called life. We get caught up in the busyness of our everyday life, work, the telephone, texting, technology in general, appointments that we make, and overbooking ourselves. We stay busy. We don't pay attention to the signs that are around us or the things that we look at to see, am I really where I'm supposed to be? Today after work, I was supposed to be running. However, after wearing the tater tot costume from Sonic Drive-In, sweating profusely, I decided that I would not run and we would postpone that till tomorrow because I had been dancing in that costume for 25 minutes. I knew where I was supposed to be, but because of my surroundings, that journey changed just a little bit. We are content, or we seem to be content, to be mindlessly moving forward in our everyday life. We never recheck our compass to make sure that we are going in the direction that we're supposed to be. Have we checked our goals? Have we looked at our accomplishments? Have we thought about where it is and what it is I'm supposed to be doing? If you don't end up going in the wrong direction, you will be more focused. You will be more observant. That's going to help you or allow you not to go in the wrong direction. Take time to look at your surroundings. How many of us go through the day without ever noticing what's around you? One of my teacher friends and I run a lot after work, and we run in the same neighborhoods. We alternate them almost every day. And the other day I said, when did they put that fence up back there? She said, that's been up for a while. We've been running by it every day. I hadn't noticed it. Or had I and just didn't perceive or take that in. Look at your compass and make sure that you are going in the right direction. The next time you get in the car and start on a trip, if you have a GPS, you may want to set that GPS. Because life is short. And you need to watch out and look for those signs, my friends.